Hi, this is Tom from Believe in the Run.
This is Robbe from Believe in the Run.
And you're watching Between Two Shoes, where we take two shoes that we get asked about and say, here's the shoe we would pick.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about the SAUCONY ENDORPHIN Pro Plus.
And the PUMA DEVIATE Elite Nitro SP. I think I got that right.
And what's the SP stand for?
I'm not sure what it actually stands for, but it's supposed to be the Olympic colorway. Basically, this is the rainbow. I don't know why it's the rainbow colorway, but it is.
Probably because Molly was like, that looks good.
Yeah, probably.
So
speaking of Molly, let's talk about this.
If you know anything about sports history and running history, Molly Seidel, probably America's premier female marathoner right now. Getting a bronze medal in the Olympics kind of sets you up to be pretty important.
Kind of a big deal.
She qualified for the Olympics wearing the Saucony ENDORPHIN Pro.
The original, yeah.
But got her bronze medal in the PUMA DEVIATE Elite SP.
Yeah.
Which goes to show that whichever one of these shoes you choose, Molly could beat you in either one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just put a pair of freaking Vibram 5 fingers, she'll probably torch you. So let's get into the shoes. What's the difference between them? What do we like? What do we don't like? Etc.
Well, they're both lightweight plated racers. We're talking for a size 10.5. This one comes in at 7.5 ounces. This one comes in at 7 ounces. So this one wins the weight war.
Yeah, which is surprising. I actually didn't think this weighed that. Like, I forgot that's how little it weighed.
Yeah, especially
Super
when it's
light.
got all this rubber.
Right.
Like it's a substantial shoe. It's not a flimsy shoe at all. What is gonna make the difference for most people in this shoe is the durometer of the cushioning. This one is much softer than this one.
Yeah, so this uses nitrogen infused foam, what you would call supercritical foam. We've seen that in Skechers, Brooks shoes, kind of like everyone's doing it these days.
And then this one, Robbie, what's in this?
So that's Power Run PB, Saucony's P-Backs, powered midsole. Very bouncy, slightly firmer, but you still get a great bounce and energy return.
Yeah, this one's definitely a firmer, snappier ride.
Yeah, and like Thomas said, they're both carbon plated. Now in this shoe, you really feel the carbon plate. It gives you a snappy toe off for sure. Whereas this is more of almost more of like a stabilizing plate.
It definitely, in this one, it helps to create the speed roll. So it actually gives you the shape of like how you're toeing off, and you can feel it throughout your stride in this one. This one, it's a little less noticeable. Like you do have it in there, and you can see if I'm trying to pop it, it'll pop, but it just doesn't have that. When you're running with it, you don't necessarily feel that that you get off some plated shoes.
Yeah, and it is a nice and bouncy shoe for sure. Like if you've run in supercritical foams, you know what I'm talking about, and it has a decent stack of it. I don't know that it has the same like propulsive capability as the ENDORPHIN Pro, and especially the ENDORPHIN Pro Plus. But I do like running in this shoe. It's just different, I guess.
Yeah, I can almost get away with using this as like a daily trainer almost. Like it's soft enough, it's cushion enough, your legs don't feel beat up afterwards. And maybe that's something that's a plus in this column, is that you do have that cushioning that's gonna make your legs feel a little more lively.
On race day, I think we should talk about race day since that's what the shoes are meant for. Race day, what are we going with? What do we think works best?
I'd have to say I'd probably go with the ENDORPHIN Pro Plus, just because the speed roll, the firmness of this shoe with the bounce is really nice. It's probably one of the only times I'll choose a firmer shoe over a softer shoe. I really like a soft cushion shoe, and this one has that, but for some reason I don't feel as fast running in this as I do in this.
In our actual review of the shoe, we talked about it. It's kind of one of my favorite racing shoes. I like the firm feel, the propulsive toe off, so I'm definitely going with this one. Like you said, this can work kind of like more of as a daily trainer or a tempo shoe if you like a softer feel.
Yeah. What do you think about the prices?
So the DEVIATE Elite SP is $200. People had a lot of trouble finding this shoe when Molly ran it.
Yeah, Molly made it a little too popular.
Yeah, and I think it was partly because of just crazy shoe logistics right now, but it was like you couldn't find it anywhere. But now it's widely available. It's on the PUMA website. You can pick it up. And so this is $200, and then this is $250.
Yeah. Now you can get the Endorphin Pro Original on sale now, and I'm gonna guess that even the Endorphin Pro 2 will start to see some price cuts on it. We kind of go over, if you want to see a full review of this shoe, that should be out soon. So go to that, check it out, and see why you might want this and spend that extra money over, say, the regular. But for this one, I'd take Molly Settle over pretty much anybody running, but I'm gonna take this shoe slightly over this shoe. You can't go wrong with either one, and as Molly showed you, you can win in both these shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing, I'm going with the Endorphin Pro Plus. I would still probably go with even the Endorphin Pro 2 over the Deviate Elite, but if you want a softer feeling shoe and one that has that neon rainbow colorway that you're not gonna find anywhere else. Then you can pick this one up.
All right, so that's it. That's between two shoes.
Cool. Thanks for watching.